I'm a Staff Solution Engineer at VMware, and in this video I want to show you how to replace the invalid TLS certificate you get on a new install of Horizon 8. Why would we want to do this? To make the system more secure. It's best practice to replace all certificates that come with Horizon, and this is to reduce the risk of man-in-the-middle attacks or any other such attacks. So first of all, I'm going to show you where we view this. So on the monitor dashboard, hit view, and we can see here exclamation mark and TLS certificate invalid. So there's going to be really two parts to this. One is deploying the certificate template from our certificate services server, and then the second part is importing it and configuring it so it will work with the Horizon servers. So in my lab here I have a 2019 Windows Server member server running Horizon and nothing else. And I've got my domain controller here, which is 2012, which is also running certificate services. So let's load up MMC, add in a couple of snap-ins. First one is certificate templates, and second one is certificate authority. If these are missing, you don't see these, it's because you're not on the certificate server. So first of all, we're going to base our new certificate on the web service to default one that's there. Now pick up your compatible operating systems, and in my environment I'm going to pick the newest. General, let's give it a name. Request handling, allow private key to be exported, and on security we want to add the server or servers, if you've got more than one, that's running connection server, to the list. So my server is called Server 2019, just a name. Click OK. Server 19. So we need to give it allow enroll, and authenticated users also allow enroll. That's it. So now we have our template. So we want to add it as an issuing template now under the certification authority. So new certificate template to deploy Horizon server. So it's now ready for deployment. So that's it for the part one, configuring it on the certificate services server. Now we flip over to our connection server to import this. So again, load up MMC, bring in our certificates snap-in for the computer account, for the local computer. Okay, so we're going to go certificates, personal, certificates. Now, the way that connection server, the Horizon connection server identifies which certificates to use is by the friendly name. If it's got VDM set, it will load it. So first of all, we need to disconnect the invalid certificate. So I'm just going to rename it. Now we need to bring in our new trusted certificate. And here it is. We need to configure it first though. So we need to change the common name, and we add in the name of the connection server. And also add in a wildcard DNS record. So just check the typos, all good. That's it. Now we can tick the box, hit enroll. That certificate is now present. And this is trusted because the server is part of the Active Directory along with the certificate services service, so the root certificate exists in the Active Directory. So we go to properties, give it a friendly name so that Horizon can pick this up. So there we go, there's our nice new certificate. Now the next part is a little bit time consuming and a patience game, so we need to restart the connection server. So we just restart the actual service connection server. That will then shut down and restart all its dependency services. So we only need to restart just the one. Now it's a bit time consuming, so if you want to fast forward, to when the service will start if you're free, or you can watch to see if the time it takes is the same as the time you see on your server. So we can see some of the services coming back up. There's no point trying to load the connection server admin interface until all the services are started, but even then it can be 30 seconds to a minute after that before the admin interface will start responding. One more to go. Okay, they're all running. So I'm going to flip over to the browser and hit refresh a few times, wait for the admin interface to load. So it reload a few times, that eventually will load up the logon page. Still things going on in the background. Okay. So let's go and see if our new TLS is taken. And there it is. So no problems detected. It's a trusted certificate, and the TLS certificate we have valid. Now, more often than not, you could go into this page after doing this certificate update and still show a red exclamation mark. Just hit this refresh a few times and then it will turn green. So repeat this process for any other servers you have, whether the replication servers or your default install. Remember, on the certificate, when you do the common name, put in the correct server name for the one you're installing it on, and then you should be good across the board. I hope you found this video useful, and give us a thumbs up if you did. Thank you.